Sitting here by myself, 'cause Sean got up for a minute, yeah. Oh, that's right. Hi, everybody. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just looking at a little something. Hold on. Poopy. Oh. All right, everybody. This is for you. In The Departed, Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg play two different characters. A subtle nod to them being two different actors, despite my wife being unable to tell them apart on the first viewing of the movie. Not gonna lie, that's really funny. Anyway, roll the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of 2P.
Oh.
In a podcast.
Oh, did you do the intro?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I didn't sing it, though. I was just saying some random bullshit.
Oh. Well, yeah. Hi. I'm here too.
Oh, I thought you were going to do your thing.
The thing, favorite podcast.
X's number favorite podcast.
Yes. Adjective, noun, favorite podcast.
Twitter's least favorite podcast.
There you go. No. X's least favorite. Yeah. The only podcast that's ever been in a MySpace top 8.
I saw something and I read it in the intro. Oh, I don't have it anymore.
Is this actually the intro? I love this. Welcome. I don't know what he said.
I'll have to play it for you.
I was prepping our guest.
No, I'll have to play it for you because I don't have it anymore.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Two Peas in a Podcast, which I already said that.
The only podcast with the greatest intros.
Yes. And today, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle gents, we are talking about Daredevil Born Again, Season 2, Episodes 2, 3, and 4.
That many?
This is our mid-season review.
Mid-season review. Hooly hoo.
Now, I caught up, so we're good.
Yeah,
He's been caught up since 1849.
Yes.
And yeah, let's get right into it.
Yes. How do you want to start?
Well, I think we should start with episode 2, and then go to episode 3, and then go to episode 4.
Well, you start with episode 2, because that's the one that I don't really remember a lot of.
Oh, really? Because I don't remember much of it either.
Oof. Okay.
You know why? Because Matthew Lillard wasn't in that episode.
Yes, exactly. What happened in episode 2?
Things. Stuff.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll start with this, because one thing that happens in episode 1 that we didn't really talk about is Heather. Heather's character, the therapist. She's going through some stuff, and she's seeing someone, but not in that way.
I just remembered something that's not involving Heather Glenn. But yes, she's seeing things, and she's going through it.
Yeah. She's almost schizophrenic at this point.
Pretty much.
She is severely traumatized from the attack from Muse in season 1. So she's being haunted by him, which is interesting because that happens in the comics. There's a character from the comics.
Oh, really?
Who is haunted by Muse, because in the comics, when Muse dies, he goes to hell, but he can still paint, right?
Oh.
And when he paints, whoever he paints, he can then possess.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I'm probably a little bit wrong, but that's the main gist. And so in this season, it looks like they're teasing Heather to be that. I don't know if they'll go full supernatural, like he's in hell painting Heather type of possession.
Know if they will, yeah.
Or if she's just so traumatized by it that she will just eventually become Muse, like in the comics, which will be very interesting.
That
for her
would
character.
Be crazy.
That would be very interesting.
We do find out early on who the masked kingpin is,
and I was right.
And you were right.
I was
and
right.
I was right. Do we tell them?
Yeah, at this point, all the those episodes have been out for a while, so yeah.
So
spoilers. Spoilers ahead. Go ahead.
It's BB York.
Yes.
which we had a feeling it was her.
Miss Uric.
Because what's the fucking guy's name that works for Fisk? The kid dude that's
Gandolfini.
yeah, but who's he? What's his name in the show?
What is
That's
his name?
friends with BB
Yeah.
because he gets confronted by Fisk about the whole thing, like because apparently it was an inside job or something like that.
Yeah.
Supposedly. But yeah, so BB is doing those videos as Mayor Kingpin. How is she doing the voice? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, it's probably just supposed to be some like computer editing.
Probably.
Like, you know, for like our songs that we do, we
Oh,
can
yeah.
up the pitch and everything. So
True.
she's probably just editing it that way.
True.
But yeah, so that's introduced. And then it really makes BB's character interesting even more because when she does talk to Gandolfini, he does have a suspicion of that it is her doing that.
Oh, yeah.
So their relationship is going to be very interesting moving forward. But yeah, BB is really just trying to paint Mayor Fisk as who he is, which is a monster, because she knows that he was the main suspect in Ben's death.
Was White Tiger's daughter
Niece?
Was that whole situation in 2 or 3?
I think it like started in 2. And we got a bigger thing
It's
in
the
3.
ant that gets taken, right?
Yeah.
By the AVTF.
Yes, episode 2, the ant is taken from the AVTF.
By the AVTF.
Yeah, and then, Hector Ayala's niece
Hector's niece, yeah. Then she goes to Matt and Karen.
Yeah, to help release her mother from the clutches of evil, or whatever they say.
We've got Matt and Karen worrying about Bullseye with after the whole event of episode 1.
Yeah. Which they are rightfully scared.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's Poindexter. You know what I'm saying?
Bed Poindexter.
That's Bullseye right there. That's the
Yes.
homie. The homie Bullseye.
Not Bull's nose.
No.
It's not bullshit.
Definitely not.
It's Bullseye.
Yes.
What do you do?
Stop. Wait a minute. Here we go. I'm trying to look to see episode 2. Fisk tries a new tactic to lure Daredevil out of hiding. Ah, yes. Episode 2. Fisk announces that Matt Murdock is missing.
Yes, that's right.
And that is a point of contention. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. So Fisk and Matt, at the end of season 3 of the Netflix show, Matt said to Fisk that if he ever leaks his identity to the public, Matt would come after him. And it would be the last thing Fisk would ever do. We all know he was probably bluffing. Matt does not have it in him to kill anybody yet.
Yes.
So to do that, Fisk is like, okay, well, Daredevil is the most wanted vigilante for me, and I can't get to him. So what if we make it to where Matt Murdock can't even walk around anymore?
Yeah.
Because Matt Murdock in season 1 saved Fisk's life.
Yes.
So saying out to the public that Matt Murdock is a hero, and if anyone turns him in, he will get a reward, and they will get a reward, and everything. Like, they'll give him the pedestal he
basically
deserves.
uses it so that people are looking for Matt as well as Daredevil.
Sick. Yeah, and it's a very interesting way to do that.
Yes. Because now Matt can't go anywhere.
No, not even as Matt. So that was crazy. That actually was like, whoa.
That was impressive.
Because he didn't. Fisk
That was
never
a
broke
baller move by
Fisk never broke his promise.
No, he didn't reveal his identity.
Yeah, he was just like, hey, now you just can't go anywhere. We'll find you somehow.
Like, you stay put.
Yes.
Bitch.
Yeah. That's like the biggest thing that happens in episode 2.
Episode 2 didn't have a lot happen except for that.
3 and 4 is really where it's.
So do you want to just go right into 3?
Yeah, let's just get into 3. So episode 3, Matt and Karen are trying to track down the weapons that were on the Northern Star, the boat.
Yes.
So they're making the plan. They're going to go in. They're going to get the stuff, bring it back, and then that will then prove that Fisk is doing illegalness in his mayor run, whatever you want to call it. But when Matt gets to the hideout that Fisk is keeping all of that stuff, Matt hears a bunch of heartbeats and breathing from another room. So Matt goes to check that out because someone is in danger. Turns out that is the place that Fisk has been keeping everyone he's captured. Like, that's where Punisher was at the end of season 1, the little cages.
Because it's where Swordsman was.
Yes. Swordsman's there. Hector's wife is there. Everyone that ever wronged Fisk is in there, whether they're a vigilante or not. And there is a dope-ass fight sequence that takes place when Matt breaks them all out, especially with Swordsman. We actually get stuff from him now.
I know. So
instead
cool.
of just him LARPing with a fucking... But what did you think of that whole... Because it's a one-shot. It's a oneer.
It was cool as fuck.
It was very cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad they brought the one-shots back.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they're not like fully shoving them in our face. There's a scene in episode 4 that I wish was a oneer, but I'm glad it wasn't because I don't like it being oversaturated with oneers, you know?
Yeah.
That was something special that would happen in the Netflix era.
Yeah.
And it was for special occasions. I'm glad they're not going every fight scene's a oneer.
And see, this just adds to my my whole thing about this is a different comic run. Because, like, they're still throwing in stuff from the old run. The one-shots, certain characters, you know what I mean?
Relationships.
But it's still a different run altogether.
Yeah, so Swordsman and Matt team up to get the prisoners out and get them to safety. They don't even care about the cargo, like the weapons anymore. They're just like, these people are in danger, we got to get them out. Also, while all this is happening, Karen is struggling with the methods that they're taking to get rid of Fisk. Karen is now kind of on the positive end of killing Fisk and the AVTF. Matt is still like, no, we can't do that. Because Karen's like, oh, why don't we just call Frank? And Matt's like, that's how you want to deal with this situation? Murder? Bloodshed? Murder. And so now Karen and Matt's relationship is starting to be a little bit... But it's interesting. I do like that. Yeah, so the episode ends. We find out that Hector's niece is actually trying to don the suit of the White Tiger, which is cool. We also get... when they get the prisoners out, Karen gets a bunch of videotapes of them saying that Fisk captured them and did all this illegal shit.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Including the first mate of the Northern Star, right?
Yes, including the first mate.
He shows up.
He shows up. He gives his statement. He talks about his story with the Northern Star. And then now Swordsman gives Matt and Karen the numbers to his account, his bank account, so that if they need any money to fund their revolution, their rebellion against Fisk, they can do that. So now they have funds to use to get...
and the Swordsman's got a lot of money.
He's rich.
He's very rich.
He's big rich. Did you see the house he was rolling in Hawkeye?
Yes.
Goddamn. Yeah. So that's kind of what episode 3 was about. I can't think of anything else spectacular that happened. Oh, no, was that? Yeah. Episode 3 ends with Fisk. So Fisk is like trying to make everything look good. He's cleaning up the boat.
Didn't he blow up the ship at the end of 3?
So he's trying to clean up everything in the harbor so that it doesn't come back to him. He's got these guys working overtime to help clean and move stuff around. But when Matt breaks all of them out of prison, Fisk has only one other option. So he blows up.
He ties up loose ends because then he sends his fixer, Buck, to kill the mate. And he does.
Yes. And can I just say, Buck is slowly becoming one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
He's starting to get into Wesley territory.
He's not Wesley yet.
Not yet, but he's like getting close.
As much as Buck is getting close, I don't think we'll ever get somebody like James Wesley again.
Yeah, except James Wesley.
Because James Wesley was a fucking great right-hand man.
Yes, he was
so good.
You
want to talk
good.
about the goats of right-hand men? You got James Wesley, and then Buck Cashman right after.
Yeah. So that's the big thing that happened. And Matt hears all of the shipmates on the Northern Star when it blows up. He hears all their heartbeats stop. He hears the screaming. And Matt is completely shocked that Fisk just did a big-ass scene like that. But but obviously the rest of the city doesn't know it was Fisk.
Yeah.
But Matt and Karen obviously
they
know.
obviously know, yeah.
But it was an intense ending. And the way they edit that scene with all the heartbeats and the screaming with Matt's perspective, it actually did feel heavy on you, on the audience, because you're like, oh, damn. Because there's even that scene where they're like, hey, listen, we just want to go home. We've had a long day. It's late. We have families. Can we just go home? And the guy is like, no, you have a job to do. You go home when I tell you to. And so they're all reluctantly on this ship. And Fisk is just like, yeah, blow them up.
Yeah, blow them up.
Blow up the ship.
Get rid of them.
Get rid of
Blow them up. Blow them up.
So that happened in episode 3. Now we're getting into the episode everyone talks about. Episode 4.
You've all been waiting for.
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead. Do your thing. Talk about it. You've been wanting to talk to me about this all day.
Brother in Christ.
This is your probably favorite episode.
This is my favorite opening
scene,
yeah. So, spoilers ahead.
Yes.
It opens with Ben Poindexter. He's living a life in an apartment under a different name, and he seems like he's being a goody two shoes type of guy. There's like a dog out there, or what I think it was
a
cat, and the landlady or whatever, being nice to the landlady and all that. Living the life, right? Now the music for this whole opening scene is Billy Joel's New York State of Mind, which is one of my all-time favorites by him.
Yes.
That song's playing as he's going around doing his thing. He goes into this diner and he orders a milkshake because he's like, what do you got that's good here? And the waitress is like, milkshakes are good. And he's like, I'll take a banana milkshake.
Which is a reference to the Netflix series. It's not said, but there's a scene of Dex in his apartment, and in the back on top of his fridge is whey protein, and it's banana flavored.
Oh, really?
Which apparently is crazy because a lot of like bodybuilders that use whey, they say the banana one's the worst one. So that just makes Dex even crazier, that he likes the one that nobody likes.
So then he's just sitting at the counter waiting for the milkshake. He makes a phone call that he sees Frank Castle with a gun in the diner. Now, for context, Frank Castle is nowhere near the diner.
No.
So the AVTF shows up, guns ablazing, everybody's hands are up. And as New York State of Mind continues to play, he's drinking his milkshake that he gets with the whipped cream and the cherry on top. As New York State of Mind plays, here he goes, flicking and tossing, taking out everybody in the AVTF. Takes them all out. He goes up to a guy sitting at the table with his dog for some reason, and he's like, dogs in restaurants are unsanitary. And the guy's like, please don't hurt me. He's scared for his life. And Dex just goes, don't worry, I'm one of the good guys. As he walks out of the diner, the song's ending, the doors close, and there's the bullseye right on the doors.
It's so good.
I'm like, this is the greatest fucking intro to an episode I've ever seen in my life.
It's Wilson Bethel's best performance as the character.
And like, people are saying that episode 4, first of all, is the highest rated episode of any Daredevil episode.
Yeah, it's got like a 9.6
9.6.
Yeah.
And the opening already sets that mood.
Yep.
You know it's going to be good with that opening alone.
Yeah, it's incredible.
The opening was so good that I didn't want to skip the intro afterwards.
You just sat through it?
I sat through the credits, the opening credits, because I was like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You do that, and you do the credits, and then you go into it.
Into it, yeah.
I might watch it again just for that. That was so good.
It is very good.
And you're right. It is Wilson Bethel's best performance as the character to date.
I also love that the entire time he's doing this, he's just smiling. He's just having a good time. This is like a regular Tuesday for him.
He's having a good time.
And you know what else makes it crazy? This man woke up, and we see him making breakfast for himself. And then he's like, you know what? I'm going to go to a diner and get a milkshake for breakfast. And I'm like, you crazy bastard. You're supposed to go to the diner to get breakfast. But no, man made breakfast and then was like, I'm going to go to a diner.
Look, if you're somebody as crazy as him living in New York City,
that's normal for you.
You can do anything.
Yeah. And this really does solidify the thing that everyone has said about Bullseye, even before he showed up in the Netflix stuff. Bullseye in a diner or a kitchen is scarier than Thanos with all the stones.
Yes.
I believe it now.
I believe it now.
I believe that. And I love the shots of him sitting, waiting for the milkshake, and he's like assessing the counter, being like, all right, there's 4 knives over there, 3 forks, a couple of spoons. And he's just like assessing. And you could just see that from him just looking side to side, being like, all right, there's this, there's that. The walls are over there. Like, he is fully aware of what he is about to do. And I love that. He's so calculated.
Yeah,
It's beautiful. And then, of course, his dialogue being like, don't worry, I'm one of the good guys. And he believes it.
I know. It was so like, don't worry, I'm one of the good guys. Yeah. Like, holy shit.
And obviously, we all know that's like kind of not true. But like, he fully believes that he is one of the good ones.
Like, it's kind of true because he attacked them, but it's also not true because he's fucking Bullseye and he's crazy.
Yeah. It's so good. It's his best performance as this character.
Like,
his best performance, period.
He embodied Bullseye in that.
Yeah.
More than, like, that scene alone turned him from Ben Poindexter into Bullseye fully.
Yep. And the suit that he's got is so good this season. Oh, and that's not it for Bullseye this episode.
No, it's not.
We're going to skip ahead to the end.
But wait, there's more. We'll double the...
There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in this episode. Fisk has his boxing match.
Yes, the last 3 episodes up to this moment have been teasing Wilson Fisk having a boxing match with a
heavyweight
champion.
Yeah.
At Fogwell's gym, mind you.
Yes, which is on purpose.
Yeah. So the fight is in this episode at the very end.
Yeah.
And it's all going.
It's a boxing match.
Fisk is kicking the shit out of this guy.
Because of course.
Vincent D'Onofrio is fucking...
His arms.
Well, he's wearing a fat suit. But he's fucking ripped, man.
God.
Vincent D'Onofrio is ripped,
bro.
Man.
His arms are huge.
Oh, yeah. He's kicking this guy's ass.
He said he hated doing that. Like, he understands what Charlie goes through now because, Charlie looks good in this, too. That scene in episode 2, I think, when Charlie's shirtless and they're having the Karen wants to call Punisher.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't care about what they were talking about. I just looked at Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
I was just watching him the whole time.
Both of them are ripped as fuck. So anyway, Fisk is going to town on this guy. He's kicking the shit out of him, knocking him down. I thought he killed him for a minute.
So did I.
But he didn't. For a minute, because he got the punch in and pissed him off, I legit thought that he killed the guy.
Yep. He could have.
He could have.
Yeah.
I really thought he did, but now he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So he ends up winning the match, of course. Here comes Vanessa. He didn't want Vanessa there.
Yeah.
For safety reasons. Here she comes. They're talking at the ring. Here comes Bullseye.
In all his glory.
Chucking and tossing and flipping away, killing everybody, right? He finds an ornament. There's a souvenir glass thing.
Like statuette.
That they were selling at the match that Gandolfini happened to have bought and probably was him that dropped it.
It probably was his.
Bullseye picks it up and tosses it, right? And you think it's going to go hit somebody. But Fisk swings the heavyweight belt at it and shatters it completely. You can continue.
Yeah, so the statuette breaks, and then Fisk gets his hand on a gun, and he's about to shoot Bullseye. But then here comes Matt swinging in and pulling Bullseye.
Vanessa shoots him. Right?
Well, yeah, Vanessa shoots him in the gut, and then that's when Bullseye throws the statuette. And then Fisk gets a gun and aims it at Bullseye and is about to pull the trigger. But then Matt comes in, he throws his billy club at Fisk, drops the gun, and then he pulls Bullseye out of the window. To save him, right? And so now they're away. They've escaped. Off. And then you hear Vanessa. Wilson. And Wilson turns around. And then it's Vanessa from the left side of the face. Looking fine. Know, thank you for saving me. Nah. Turns to look at him, and as she turns to face the camera, a shard of glass sticks out of her temple
as
blood pours down her face onto her white gown. Fisk is pissed.
Down she goes.
She drops.
He's
livid.
pissed.
It is emotional.
He sends the guys out to go look for the other two. They're gone.
Yeah, they are already gone.
They took off. They're gone.
Fisk asks someone to call 911, an ambulance for Vanessa.
Now, here's the thing, though.
And that's it.
It doesn't show her dying.
No.
But that doesn't mean she's not going to die.
Yes.
It's very emotional, though. Like,
it
I
good.
actually felt bad for Fisk.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Damn, that
No.
fucking sucks,
But
dude.
that also makes me think, but we know Bullseye doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Was he throwing the statuette at Vanessa? Was he throwing it at Fisk? Did he just throw it? And Fisk just so happened to, while he intervened, caused her death on accident. Did Bullseye know that was going to happen? We don't know all the details of it
know.
yet. Hopefully we find out. I would love to know if Bullseye wasn't even aiming for Vanessa and was aiming for, like, Buck.
Yeah.
But because Fisk shattered it, the glass then impaled her, and then Fisk would feel so guilty about
Yeah.
him being the cause of her death, it would make him even more raged out and want to die. Yeah, dude. I'm interested for the rest of this season.
Me too.
This season is
This was
starting
the
off so
perfect-
good.
this is why it has a 9.6.
Yes, this is the mid-season, and it shows.
I have to talk about one more thing.
Good.
Towards the end, after Matt and Dex end up outside and they're taking off, and this was confirmed by Brad Winderbaum, an executive producer for Marvel. The shot of the broken glass window of Fogwell's looks eerily similar to the Watcher from What If.
Yes.
He basically confirmed it by posting the screenshot of that with the caption always watching.
Yeah.
So that just asks the question, is this like the first time we're seeing the Watcher in live action?
No. Second.
Oh, the second.
He was
yeah.
in the I Am Groot little short television thing.
Oh,
that
was he?
going on.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like in the back. And
But-
technically that
but-
is live action, but
But it is him, though.
it is
It's
yeah.
him confirmed
Yeah, I guess so.
that it's him, even though it doesn't really look like. If
Yeah.
you didn't know, you wouldn't have no idea.
I saw that image floating around and people being like, "Oh, it's the Watcher, blah blah blah." And I was sitting there and I was like, "No, guys, that's just the window and there's two lights on a building across the street."
The
It's
idea
like
is,
that's it.
The idea is to make it look like the Watcher. It isn't.
Yeah.
But-
But then Brad Winderbaum was probably like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it is,
it's-
but it isn't.
Yeah, yeah. So like even
I
whatever
think the
Brad
idea
says,
is the Watcher is always watching, but he's not really there.
yeah, I
like
don't think it's really going to
that-
have too much of an
Yeah.
impact.
Like that being there is supposed to be like confirm that the Watcher's always watching.
Yeah.
But it's not him. It's
Yeah.
a broken window.
Yeah, I think
It's kind of like how they did it in What If, with him just appearing like.
like in the stars or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's basically the same thing.
I also actually am, now that I'm thinking of it, I think he did show up in another live action show. I think it was like Echo. There's a shot of like the stars and it pans down to a barn, and I think
Yeah.
the Watcher is supposed to be in there. I don't know.
Either way, it's not really him, but also
It's him.
It's supposed to reference that it is him.
Yeah.
And it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a cool little reference.
If it was on accident and he's just going with it, props to you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I heard Brad on the podcast, the Escape Pod, they had him on.
Really?
They had him. And he talked about Daredevil and like the implications of it and blah, blah, blah. And all the other television shows because he's worked on them. He didn't mention the Watcher in this episode because it hadn't come out at that point. So he didn't spoil anything. But like hearing him talk, he's just like Kevin. He is a comic book nerd.
Oh,
he
yeah.
loves these characters. He wants to take care of them. He's listening to the audience. So honestly, if the audience influenced him to make it the Watcher, fuck it. I don't even care. Go for it. It could be the Watcher. Maybe it has no implication. Maybe it will. Who knows? It's very interesting though.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of hope it was just a happy accident. That makes it
Either
funnier.
way, it works.
Yes.
And it was actually really cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now that was our discussion about season 2, the mid-season review of Born Again. We will touch base back on it probably when the show ends. We'll probably do another episode discussing the whole season. For now, we're going to bring in a guest. Now, this guest has been on before, very briefly, when we did our first episode talking about Daredevil, when Josh caught up. But Allie and I have been watching Daredevil. I got
Watching?
her to watching the Watcher. Uatu. And so she is now caught up. Basically, she has not seen episode 2, 3, or 4 of season 2, but she has seen everything up leading into the first episode of season 2. So here she is. You want to say hi? You gotta speak up.
They'll hear it just fine.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was telling them that you've been watching Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
You're officially on season 2.
Yes.
Did you finish episode 1?
Yes.
Okay.
In episode 2 right now.
On episode 2. Okay, so she's pretty much caught up. You talked about what you thought of season 1 of the Netflix series.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you gave it a 7 out of 10.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but if you want to redo your rating, you can. But just talk about your feelings. Like, go from season 1. You can recap that. Then season 2, 3, and then Born Again stuff.
The Netflix one include season 2?
What?
Does
Yeah,
it-
talk about season 1, 2, and 3 of Netflix.
Yeah, but like my rating for it does
No,
include
you-
season 2.
You don't have to rate the whole show, but like each season gives them like a
Okay.
1 to 10.
You said I gave the first one a 7.
Yeah, but if you want to reevaluate that rating,
No, 7 is fine. For the second one, give it a 3.
really?
Yeah, I hated this second season. I
The-
hated Matt.
Really?
Yeah, the last time-
yeah,
Like
you
my
did say
soul.
that to us before.
And the last time we talked about season 2, just me and you together, you gave it at least a 5. You've dropped it all the way down to a 3 now.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'll give it a 4. A 4.5.
No,
or
you don't
4.
have to change your rating.
You don't
based on
have
what
to
it said.
change
It's
the
however you're
rating.
feeling.
If you
No,
think
I'll
it's a
give it-
3 out of 10,
Yeah,
Yeah.
out of 10.
Then-
out of 10, right?
Yeah, I think,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like a 4.5. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But like, what didn't you like about season 2? Just all of it.
Yeah.
You liked Frank.
basically. Yeah.
Frank was your favorite
nice.
part, which makes sense.
Yeah,
has that
everybody's favorite part was Frank,
Yeah.
probably, of season
Yeah,
2.
that was interesting. I don't know. I didn't like. I don't know everything. Like the storyline was just messy. I feel like, in my opinion. Oh well, I haven't watched the other shows or anything, so like I didn't really get the hand stuff. Like.
Yeah, so so you went straight into season 3 of Daredevil without watching the Defenders or the other character
Yeah.
shows.
So,
But so you didn't get you got introduced to the hand, but you
Mhm.
didn't actually see what they're all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a little confusing, but like apart from that, it was just like mad. Like I feel like he was just throwing everything away, everything he
Yeah.
built, and it bothered me.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
Because I've
Like,
been kind of watching with you. So even me going back and watching it, even now I'm like, yeah, Matt kind of sucked in season 2.
He kinda
He
did.
was
He
just
wa-
a
yeah.
shitty person in general.
Oh yeah,
like,
he
And
was
Elektra
not.
did not help it.
No,
yeah.
Elektra made it
No,
worse.
he
Yeah.
was already on the verge of being a dickhead, and then Elektra shows up, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm just this now," you know,
Yeah.
like,
And,
Yeah, I don't need them.
"Yeah, fuck you, Foggy and Karen, I don't
Fuck
need
you,
you.
Foggy.
I'm
Yeah.
Daredevil only now."
And I hated that too. Like he played with Karen because literally he was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm like trying this with Karen, like I like her and stuff." And so they started going out, and then Elektra showed up, and he just dropped her like she was nothing.
Yeah.
Like that was messed up.
Yeah.
And then when Elektra eventually left, Matt was like, "Karen, come back.
Yeah.
Karen, come back."
And then she
You
come
can blame
back
it all
in.
on
Yeah.
Elektra.
on E.
Yeah, oh, Stick. You actually got to see a little bit more of Stick
Ah,
too. What did you think of Stick?
Stick.
He's a good character.
Yeah, he was good. He was actually interesting.
He's so
because-
complex.
Yeah, like
of his
it
character.
gives you like mixed emotions. Like I don't know, there's some parts like I hated him, but then I would be like, but I know he has like a good reason. Like he will have a good reason for
Mm.
the stuff that he did. So
Yeah.
like I'll be like, I guess I'll let it slide, like type of thing.
All right. Anything else in season 2 that I'm forgetting to ask?
Well, we all don't really. Season 2 is probably
Yeah.
season 2 of Netflix is probably the weakest
Yeah.
out of all of them.
Yeah.
So you give it season 2 a 4.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Season 3. Now you told me that season 3 has your favorite shot from any show you've ever watched,
Yes.
which you never have a favorite shot.
Yeah.
You just watch shows. But this
Yeah.
actually, so in my head, that makes me think that season 3 of Daredevil is your favorite season of any show ever.
I mean,
Just because it's got
Not
the
from
scene in it that you like.
It's up there.
It's up
it's
there.
not from every show ever, but it's like very good. Like you can like I don't know, the quality of the show was very good. The production too.
It like
Um,
spiked in season 3.
Yeah,
Like it was weak and then it.
was,
Yep.
it was very good. Like the scene like thinking about is the one where he's like in the black room. Like it can reminds me a little bit of Stranger Things, but like the lights start popping up.
Well, he
Yeah.
hasn't seen Stranger Things.
Oh, never mind then.
It's
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. It's the scene. Remember in season 3 when Wilson is reading Dex's file?
Yes.
But the way they
Yes.
do it is it's all in Fisk's head and he's living
Yes.
through
Like,
it, and it's all in
Yes.
black and white.
Yeah.
That shot where it's pitch black first, and then a light shines on Wilson or
Yeah.
shines on Dex, and then a light shines on his girl,
Yeah.
and then in the middle Fisk shows up.
Yeah.
That's our favorite shot.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
you know
Where
what?
the three
Yeah.
of them are, and Fisk is just
Yeah, that
looking
is
left
a,
and
that is a
right at
good
them.
shot.
It is
too.
very good.
Yeah, and
They
everything-
cooked in season
yeah.
3. The shot, all of them.
They cooked so much, but they didn't burn it.
Oh.
Yes, they did not burn.
That was a good ass steak.
Um,
Good ass steak.
Very medium well.
No.
I don't like medium well steak.
I like
Medium.
medium.
I like it well done.
Medium.
Yeah. You probably shouldn't have said that on the podcast. Cut that out.
Yeah,
No.
oh my bad.
No, but
Hate
what would
me,
be
guys.
your rating of season 3, and then talk about your favorite stuff.
Actually, I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
that
if I
makes
gave
sense.
the first season a 7, then it was a little better, you know, like, if I don't want to say like a 10.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what were like
But
your
yeah.
favorite thing? You really like Bullseye. You like Dex. Kind of.
Yeah, I have mixed emotions for him.
And I bet Born Again didn't help those mixed emotions, did they?
Oh, heck
We're like
no.
the two old Muppets. In the top.
I thought we already said that about us.
We will continue to say it. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
We're doing our regular
Or
podcast
Nor.
stuff. But yeah, so like, you like Matt better in this one? Because
Mm,
again, you didn't see the Defenders. So I kind of had to tell you a little bit of a recap on why Matt is where he's at.
yeah. I mean, I guess I can't say I hate Matt because he is the main character. I can't hate the main character. He's just in the whole entire show.
He's also hot, so makes it difficult to hate him.
My Charlie Cox.
No comment. But yeah, he was definitely better on season 3. He was still a little rough to like watch, but
He can be tough to watch though at times because of the way he is.
he's definitely like makes me wanna punch him in the face type of thing.
Karen be like,
Yeah,
Yes.
like I get hurt.
I get her. Yee.
No, but then when he takes up the mantle of Daredevil, Dex, when he steals the identity,
Oh yeah.
you seemed to really be interested by that kind of part of the season.
I mean, it was interesting in general, but I expected him to act like I don't know, like anti-hero or whatever.
Hmm.
But I didn't think he would like steal his identity, so it was kind of surprising when I
Mm.
saw him
Okay.
with the costume. Because I didn't even know that costume still existed. I kind of like forgot about it.
Yeah, because in all of season 3,
Yeah.
Matt doesn't wear it,
Yeah.
and so when Fisk just kind of gives it to Dex,
That's right.
He's
Yeah, he
wearing-
doesn't
yeah.
wear it in season 3.
he doesn't wear it at all.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
So I kind
Um,
of forgot it existed, and then I saw him. I was like, wait,
yeah.
what the heck? But
Oh, I was watching it with you, and it made me think, where's Potter, the guy that made the suit? Because he got taken away.
Yeah. He got
Oh,
taken
yeah.
away.
I hope he didn't die.
I hope not either.
He was a good ass character. We loved him.
Yeah,
Every time he
yeah.
showed up, we were like, yeah.
Did he? He hasn't been in Born Again, right?
No, he's
Yeah, he
not.
got taken
No.
away in season 3 of Daredevil. Yeah.
I hope he's alive.
Yeah, he was
I
taken
know.
away by the cops.
I
but
forgot
then-
about
yeah,
him.
And then Matt just told his woman, be like,
Well,
hey,
man.
make sure
Yeah.
that he's okay. You know, like
Yeah.
you need to get out of town and stuff.
Well, man.
Yeah.
So I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
If he's just in prison, that's fine by me. As long as he's not dead or hurt. He's a sweetheart.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna find out. I don't think he's like.
We
Probably
might.
not.
but we
Oh,
might.
who knows?
Maybe
and
not.
then Dex does some things that you really did not appreciate.
Oh,
Father Lanta.
oh.
Oh my
We're
God,
all still
yes.
reeling. That scene got you when Father Lanta whispered, "Forgive us, Matt."
That
Yes,
And Matt
that was
heard
so
it?
that
sad.
legitimately hurt.
It did. It stung.
Like
Yeah.
you would never think that a recurring character dying would be a big emotional impact, but it was.
Yeah, especially Father Lanta.
Father Lantha.
Yeah, it was so
Ooh.
sad. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that scene was very sad, and the fact that he died protecting Karen
Yeah.
is very cute.
It was a hell of a way to go out.
And
Oh,
literally,
yeah.
But
like
damn.
his dying words wasn't like to like he's a father, so you would think his dying words would be for the
Like
the
a prayer
Lord.
or something.
Like yeah,
Yeah.
like a prayer or anything. No, but he was literally asking for forgiveness
From Matt.
From Matt, yeah.
which made it even sadder.
Because he found out the whole thing about
Yeah,
his past that he was hiding from.
because he knew like when he was talking to Karen before, he was like, yeah, I know like I shouldn't have done it, but like it was not my place.
Yeah.
But he, he still felt bad, so it was kind of sad. I wish they would have had the chance to talk before he died, as I feel like that would have been nice to watch. But I guess like at the same time, it kind of builds a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Matt,
But that
like, a
also
little
does
bit.
also teach Matt a lesson, because when Father Lanta does say "Forgive us, Matt," Matt, they focus the camera on Matt hearing him say that,
Yeah.
and so going forward, Matt learns forgiveness, like
Mhm.
full forgiveness.
Yeah.
Will he forgive Dex for what he did to Father Lanta? And now that you know, Foggy, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's tough.
Dex has done a lot of things to hurt Matt in
Yeah,
like so how's that gonna how's he's I don't
I mean, you know what?
he's asking
I
for
feel
penance.
Like,
What
I
he
feel like
said.
he would forgive him just because.
It's gonna take a while.
But remember, it wasn't like really his fault. He was following orders. He's a psychopath.
Yes.
That's just what he does.
yes.
Guess so.
Like the
I
first
don't know.
time he was following Fisk, and then the second time he was
It's gonna
following
take a
Vanessa.
while for him to him and Karen to really forgive Dex.
No,
for
I
that.
feel
Especially
like,
Karen.
No, I feel like Karen would never forgive him. But Matt, he feel like
You know what?
He
Yeah,
believes
Matt-
a lot in like second chances.
Yeah,
That's
Matt
literally
might.
his whole thing.
Karen won't, but Matt might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His whole thing is like giving people second chances.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't kill them. So.
Yeah.
what
But is
would
it gonna
he give?
take a while? Yes.
I mean, yeah, just because he like I don't know, he like accepts the fact that he's around doesn't mean that he will like forget what he did.
Yeah.
You know, like
Forgive but don't forget. You know, that
Well-
kind of thing.
I guess so, yeah.
And then what did you think of the final episode of season 3? Because that's my favorite episode of television ever. That scene with
Yeah.
Matt and Fisk fighting
Yeah.
each other, and Matt's like, "I beat you."
Oh yes.
You know, that
yes,
scene.
Yes.
That's an intense scene.
Yeah, that was intense. Like
Because I wasn't there when you watched that one.
I felt like he was gonna kill him. I feel like he only didn't kill him because of Vanessa when she like
You did
screamed.
say that.
Like
True. Yeah.
if Vanessa wouldn't have been in the scene at all, I feel like he would have killed
He would have killed him.
Kingpin.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Definitely.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else in season 3? Other than just the bullseye stuff and Matt beating quote unquote Fisk?
I think that's it.
That's it? Okay. So now Born Again season 1, which you just finished. Literally today in the car. You finished it. What do you think of the new we were saying that like obviously it feels different. Like and
Yeah.
you can tell right off the gate.
Yeah.
And season 1's kind of tough because it was 2 different teams. So like certain shots and certain episodes feel different from the other ones, but what did you overall think of season 1 of Born Again?
It actually wasn't like that bad. Like
Yeah, it's pretty
I
good.
was expecting like to be a little disappointed, because I got used to the other show and then jumped into
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
I was like not like I was like okay, I may not like it, but like open minded type of thing. But it was not that bad. I liked they did like back to back shots between Matt and Kingpin like a lot. I like that. Like,
Oh yeah, like the scenes where they're both having different conversations. Like Fisk is
Yeah.
talking to Vanessa and Matt's talking to Heather, but then Matt would be answering Heather and it would immediately cut to Fisk answering Vanessa, and they would
Yeah.
like kind of be saying the same kind
Yeah.
of things
like
to each other.
back and forth, and then with the fight, like Kingpin was fighting with Alan and Matt was fighting with Muse, like,
Muse.
and they were kept going like back and
intercut.
forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was very cool. Like I like.
I think that's the new team. Those kinds of shots. I think that's the season 2 team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not the other.
That
team.
was very nice.
The Born Again team, you mean?
Yeah, the Born Again team.
Yeah.
I think that's them.
Well, I said it to you, and I don't know if she knows. I don't know if she listened to the episode, but I said to him that Born Again is like a different, like, comic run, like a different series compared to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's different, but it's got people from here, there. It's got some elements from here, there, but it's entirely different other than that.
I mean, the storyline kind of does fit.
It
Like,
fits,
Yeah,
yeah.
it fits, but it could also be seen as its own separate
Yeah,
thing too.
definitely.
which
Like,
is
I mean,
nice.
if you watch like this show, like the Born Again, I feel like you could be a little lost in the beginning, but then after you can get it a little bit. I feel like you definitely have to watch the Netflix
You have to
show.
watch a Netflix show to
Yeah.
Like,
understand
you
it,
can't
yes.
just jump into the Born Again, because they don't really explain what's the hatred between the two of them, between all the characters at all.
No, you have to watch the Netflix show. But I mean, like, it's a different, it's a new story.
It's a new arc.
Mhm.
It's a new
Okay.
arc.
Characters.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And the energy doesn't feel the same. The intro, I do not like the intro.
Really?
Oh, no. She doesn't mean episode 1's intro. She means the music credits intro.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
doesn't like it.
That I know.
Which
yeah.
we both don't like that either. It's nice, but like nothing will beat the like that. That shit's fire. And
It hits,
even
yeah.
the animation, like the blood coming down
Yes,
through the city.
yes.
This one's cool because it's like rebuilding everything, like all the stones crumbling, and then it builds Daredevil again.
Yeah.
Like that's cool, but
Yeah, I mean, it goes a little bit more with the storyline.
yeah,
too.
but dude, they cooked with that Netflix one. Didn't like all the Netflix Marvel intros get awards? Like the Jessica Jones one got one. I
Wouldn't
know
be
that.
surprised if they did.
Yeah, I think the Daredevil intro music got an award for something too, like best TV intro or whatever. But yeah, so. But speaking of episode 1, the boy Foggy, our boy Foggy.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Foggy?
think he was gonna die in the first episode.
Yeah, in the opening.
None of us did.
In the
Literally
opening.
opening. Yes, he was not in this season at all.
The opening.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Very sad, actually, the way he died.
Oh, darn.
And then I kept asking you about it, and I was hyping it up, probably too much to the point where you didn't like it as much. But the Frank Castle Matt conversation that happens in episode 5 or 4, yeah, episode 4.
One of those two.
What'd you think?
It was actually pretty. It was nice. Like actors are very good actors. They definitely have like good chemistry, I would say, because like they really got into the character.
Oh, yeah.
They were like at it. It was interesting because the fact that the Punisher knows Matt so well, like,
Yeah.
it's surprising how well he knows Matt.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, you're here just because you want permission, and he was right. Like,
Yeah.
Matt was there
Yeah.
because he was scared he was gonna actually kill someone.
They're both in the same. Frank wishes he could solve problems the way Matt does, and Matt wishes that he could solve problems the way Frank does, but they both can't bring themselves to do that.
Yeah.
So the fact that when they're together, like in episode 9, when they're fighting together
Yeah.
in the apartment after Matt took the bullet for Fisk, which I'll ask you about that too. You loved their conversations. Like Matt walks in and he's like, "You're the last person I expected to be here," and Frank's like, "The goddamn power goes out. You ain't got something in here to make a good ass cup of coffee." Like he's just talking, and then Matt's just like, "Oh yeah, whatever," and Frank's just like, "Oh, what do they call you now? Nightgown man? You got your ass hanging out? You go fight these guys?" And Matt's like, "Oh, what, a clean shave and a haircut? What's that all for me?" And Frank's like, "Yeah, it's for you. Now get your ass up. We got some business." Like their relationship is crazy good.
That's what I'm saying. They have such good chemistry together.
Matt and Frank together.
It's
Yes.
a killer team.
Oh yeah,
Peak.
they're
Yes.
so good.
Yeah.
And I love that when they do fight together, Matt is not only fighting the people, but he also has to fight Frank to not kill them. Like, it's just such a good back and forth
Yeah.
between both of them. And then even Frank egging Matt on, being like, "Go ahead, take that shot. Finish him. You kill him now, you never see him again." And Matt's just like, "I can't." And Frank's like, "Well, fine." And like he does it. And then Matt's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" It's so good. I love
This is
their
Frank.
relationship.
You're Matt. I'm Frank.
No.
But yeah, so the what did I say?
When?
I said I was gonna ask you about something else.
Oh, him taking the shot for Kingpin.
Oh yeah, Matt jumping in front of the bullet for Fisk. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I did not expect it. I thought Bullseye was gonna try to take Vanessa out. Honestly, I thought that's who he was after.
Yeah.
It was confusing. But yeah, I was surprised he took the.
But
shot.
that does beg the question. Vanessa went to Bullseye to sign something to release him from prison, only if he would kill Foggy. Was the contract also stated that Vanessa asked Dex to also kill Fisk? Was that in the contract?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't read it.
Is that why he... I didn't read it.
I mean, to be fair,
she's not wrong.
We didn't read it either.
I didn't read it. Yeah, no. I didn't get that part of the script. I don't know if you did. Mine might have been blacked out. I don't know.
Maybe one of them did read it.
But like that is...
I was wondering why it jumped pages.
Right, like yeah, page 7, page 10. What the
Yeah.
F?
What the hell?
No, but like that is a theory going around that like maybe in the contract it said, "Hey, if you I'll get you out if you kill Foggy and Fisk."
Yeah.
Right? And Vanessa had him sign it. So maybe he was trying to kill Fisk to complete Vanessa's wishes, but we don't ever find out. At least not yet. Like season 2 we're still going through, which we won't talk about with you here. But like there is some stuff that's brought up in season 2 that touches on that. But the fact that, Vanessa might have put a hit out on her own husband.
It's possible.
Because at the time of her getting Bullseye out, her and Wilson were not in a good place.
And you got to remember, she is in control of a lot of the
business side.
The
criminal business side.
So taking him out would just give her more power over the city.
Yeah. And if it's the same as like a presidency, if Wilson is now mayor, if he dies, Vanessa then I think takes over. At least for a bit until they reelect somebody.
Yeah, but she would have control.
Yeah, so who knows? Interesting things are upon you.
When I read the contract, I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, let us know because I'm curious.
All right, but what would you never rated season 1 because you just finished it. What would you rate season 1 of Born Again? So you went 5, 4.5. No, 7, 4.5, 7.5.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Okay.
No, I'll give it a 7.
All right, yeah.
I'll give it
You think it's
7?
on the same level as the Netflix season 1?
Yeah, just
All right.
because like it was still like some like the fighting scenes were good. They were amazing.
I didn't even bring up. I think episode 5 is the one I was talking about where he's in the bank. Matt is in the bank.
Oh yeah, their bank robbery.
It's good. And you probably didn't put it together, but you've seen the character before. The bank teller, like the Pakistani guy that he's talking to, that is Kamala Khan's father. Kamala Khan was the little girl in Cats, the Marvels that we saw.
Okay.
The little girl that has like the weird purple psionic powers. Yeah. That's her dad. Okay. So now this is
that's her puppy.
Deeply connected.
Don't ever say that again, bro.
In the MCU.
Don't ever say that
with
again.
Characters that we see now.
I went, that's a puppy.
Okay, so you think Born 7? You said, or 6.5?
Yeah, I'll give it a 7. Just because the fighting scenes were very, very good.
The fight scenes are shot really well.
Yes, they're very, very
good.
And the back and forth.
Wait till you get further into season 2.
Go ahead.
Are you done?
No, wait, hold on.
But yeah, you just started season 2, right? You're on episode 2?
I'm in episode 2.
So what did you think of episode 1? Because we actually talked about that last time.
Wait, what happened in episode 1?
Good question.
Well, go back to the episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't have to. We can bring you back when we do the season 2 recap, if you want.
The recap.
Yeah. But yeah. So overall, how do you feel about Daredevil as a show? Is it like up in your favorites? Like, would you recommend it to somebody else? Would you rewatch anything?
I would recommend it to someone else. Would I rewatch it? If I get to skip season 2, yeah.
Yeah, everyone does that, so yeah. But okay, would you go back and watch the other Netflix shows like Jessica Jones, The Defenders? Like, would you be willing to try them now that you've seen Daredevil?
Maybe. I don't know.
It just made me think how good Luke Cage season 1 is.
Luke Cage season 1 is very good. It's very different, but that's good because they're different characters, so they're done very differently. But I don't know if you would like any of the other shows. Maybe Jessica Jones, because you like the lawyer stuff happening in Daredevil. Jessica Jones has a lot of private investigator stuff.
Yes.
Which is kind of similar, so you might like that one. But who knows? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll have her watch episode 1 of each of them, and then she'll be like, I don't like it.
I don't like
So, although Punisher, you would watch Punisher, the show, right? Because you actually like Frank. So
yeah, his story is actually very cute.
Yeah.
Well,
And
sad,
now-
but cute.
And now with the special presentation coming out for Frank.
One last kill.
Oh yeah.
Which I did talk about our theory about how this is actually he's going to try and rebrand.
Yeah.
Oh, and you actually saw Frank at the end get captured.
Oh yeah, but he escaped.
Yeah, he did escape, but like that scene where he's like talking to them, being like, "Oh, if you want a role model, Captain America will be glad to have you."
Captain America over here.
That's a good ass line. But yeah, so I guess that's it, right? Did we touch everything?
I think we did.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
You don't have anything else you want to bring up?
I mean.
Oh well, we talked about it last week, but since you're here, what's your number rating for the Mario movie, Mario Galaxy? What would you rate it out of 10? We don't have to talk too much about it because we did that last week, but.
I'll give it I don't know, 6.
Okay, so she's around the same.
Around the same as us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give it like a 6 because it was good, but like it was not like
Yeah.
there.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But anyway, for anybody that missed it, that was our review last week, so you
Go
can
check that out.
But
That does it for this episode.
yeah,
Thank you, Allie, for being here to talk about Daredevil. Now that you're fully caught up with us,
No problem.
glad you liked it. I'm glad I actually gave something of value.
I can't believe you actually got her to watch. To be honest.
Me neither. I'm not gonna lie, dude. We got through season 1, and I was like, she's not saying anything. I think we can go on. And then I was like, but going on means season 2. I think this is where I lose her. I was like, I think this is it, guys. I think we lost the plot. Like season 2 did of Daredevil. Yes.
Please don't.
But anyway,
Yeah, this is why she doesn't join us every week.
that does it for this episode.
Yes.
What do you guys think about Daredevil season 2 at the midway point? What's your favorite episode? What's your favorite part of the season? Let us know in the comments. You can send us a message on Instagram at the Fongy Corporation, or you can email us at thefongycorporation@gmail.com. That's THEFONGY corporation@gmail.com. And with that, that's our mid-season review of Daredevil Born Again.
Yes. Also, check out the Fongy Corporation YouTube channel. And when Allie catches up with Born Again Season 2, if she's not here, I'll at least let you guys know what she thought. Especially about Episode 4, because that's peak.
Yeah.
Episode 4 of Season 2 of Born Again is peak. But
I know we talked about it earlier, but we can't talk about it now.
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll remember you in therapy.
See you later, alligator.
With Heather Graham.
Oh. Meow. Heather Graham.
Yes. Heather Grammy?
The Grammys?
Buddha Fofi.
The live Grammys?
Yes.
Hula Booty.
That's it.